Have you ever had one of those weeks where every project decides it's the most important project? Yeah, welcome to mine.
You want to go to the backyard with me? All right, let's go.
Okay, I'm taking a break. It looks like I've done nothing.
I used to think productive people finished everything. Turns out, they mostly just decide what gets attention today. Yesterday, I got about 1/3 finished, and my body informed me the project was over. A few years ago, I'd probably have kept going. Now I'm older, wink wink, and wiser enough to know heat exhaustion isn't a personality trait.
Yeah, it was 32 seconds of hyperlapse. I don't know, I don't even know how long real time. Whew. I don't know if you saw, but I was sweating so much a couple times, my glasses literally just fell off my face when I was leaning forward. I think I'm getting both sides done today. I'm barely gonna get the one done, it looks like. I look like a tomato. Again, I don't know how other channels manage to do their work and not end up looking like this. I'm not even showing you the rest of me. I went in and put pants on partway through. I don't know if you caught that. I wouldn't get bit by bugs or anything else.
Oh, did you come to help? Thank you. Of course you did. Say, of course I came to help, Mama. I'm going to help you plant up the GREENSTAK. Got some plans here. We're probably going to wing it anyway. So I've been waiting to recover from the great millipede incident of 2026. And probably still too hot to be planting herbs. But I've realized this season that if I keep waiting for the perfect weather or the perfect time or the perfect fill in the blank, stuff just doesn't get done. So we're going to wing it and take a chance and see what happens. It's kind of the theme for this season of life. I feel like I've just been more willing to fail and experiment versus having to be perfect and right and plan everything exactly. Just trying out different things. One of them being planting herbs when it's the wrong season. I've got a whole bunch of herbs that are both perennial and annuals. So we're going to make things really ugly. What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 times 4 is 24. I think I have like 18 perennials. Why herbs right now? Well, really have been wanting some fresh herbs for cooking, and I'm having a hard time finding herbs that I like at the store for prices that are not legit bonker town. And also, I'm sick of this thing being empty, and I really didn't, other than my lettuces, I feel like I've not been very successful with my GREENSTAK. And maybe it's just because I'm planting during the wrong season or I planted the wrong things. What am I looking for here? Okay, so one of the things I'm going to plant actually is cilantro. Eddie and I do not like cilantro. However, I'm planting it because I don't mind it like in a salsa. And upcoming here, I will be starting our fall/winter seeds, and I can make some pico de gallo with some of it in there. Not a ton, but some. And then also, my mom should be here this fall at some point, and she does like cilantro. So wouldn't that be fun to be able to have cilantro that she would like and enjoy? The other thing is some of these are perennial, so they'll keep coming back. Maybe one perennial per level. This can be our thyme level. Sage, my garden sage out there died. Maybe it's because, like it says here, it's perennial, so it's too hot. We might as well give us a sage level. So I've been doing little experiments, kind of all over the place in the yard. I feel like it's just another chance to try out something new, and if you fail at it, then who cares? So, like, nobody's giving me a grade in my garden project. I kind of want a lot of chives, so let's do chives until onion season, which is until the fall. Chives. I'm sure there's a prettier way, but like I said, I'm just trying to get it done. Once they start growing in, then the tape can all come off, because then it doesn't matter. I have this green mustard. I've never grown that. It's supposed to be like a massive leaf. I feel like that needs to be up on the top. Green mustard. Leaves like yay big. All right, but we are gonna also be growing cucumbers this winter, so wouldn't that be fun if we had some dill for that? So let's do dill. Let's call it dill old, because these are my older seeds, and then I have the dill that came with the GREENSTAK, and we'll see which does better. We'll put them in the same level. I guess that's an experiment right there, right? Dill new. I'm going to do another oregano. Now I have borage, versatile herb, exquisite in the garden. In addition to attracting bees and other beneficials, it is used as a cover crop. Edible, blue and sometimes pink flowers with a cucumber-like flavor. You can't see Carol, but she's just living her best life over here. You ever notice that productivity has absolutely no respect for your plans? Because apparently, while I was planting herbs and making a mess, my brain decided that the lanai is now the emergency. But once I noticed it, I couldn't unnotice it. At this point, we're so far off the original plan, or lack thereof, that I'm not even pretending anymore. Somehow, this day turned into cleaning out my closet. Which, to be fair, needed it. Does anybody else do this? You start one project, you find another, and then you remember something else, and then suddenly you're donating clothes and moving furniture. At the beginning, I thought I was going to get through this whole list. Instead, I planted some herbs, cleaned out a closet, vacuumed the lanai, almost melted into the hedge, Turns out, building your best life isn't always about finishing the list. Sometimes it's just showing up and maybe crossing off one thing. Good thing, tomorrow's another day.